I wanted to check in before I start back work tomorrow. I took the week off, and I had some time to and the space to think about some things. And as always, you take a few moments off social media or just the world, and shit just I mean, it's just like, what the fuck did I miss? A lot. So I wanted to talk about something that I'm seeing that I've been talking about, but I hadn't vocalized it or talked about it in this way because now seeing pieces. So it stems from Robin DiAngelo's White Fragility. And what I'm seeing, I saw an article yesterday, and some people had some issues with the fact that the article put out what she's making. And any accuracy in that. Okay, I get that because people think that's personal or I don't know what the problems were, but I'm happy that it was shared because it demonstrates what my whole issue with white people right now, in the Black Lives Matter movement. We saw the Wall of Moms bullshit. I missed that. That happened last week. Um, but um, so from what I saw, Robin DiAngelo's White Fragility, I don't know if it's she made 2 million on the book deal or with residuals and stuff that's happening now. She's making $2 million. That I wasn't clear on. And again, it's not even about the exact numbers, and that her speaking fee is $40,000, and going up. I mean, and up. And I'm bringing this up because there's a black woman who wrote also a great book on being anti-racist. And I won't call it out here because this is me causing a scene, and I don't want to make any problems for black women doing anti-racist work because she has her own shit to deal with. And yet um, I am oh, okay. So yeah, I am sent her because I wanted her to be a part of to create a video for the next intro. No, being anti-racist at home segment that's coming up at the end of the month. And when I got in touch with her, um, not publisher, her speaking, what do you call those people? Agent, speaking agent. I saw her prices, and then I thought back to Robin DiAngelo's prices. Robin DiAngelo this is a black woman with black lived experience of directly being targeted for racism because that's what the fuck we are. Um, who is also an academic who's also written a book, and Robin DiAngelo's fee is almost 5 times a black woman's fee. Tell me how the fuck a white woman is making way more money in anti-racism with no lived experience of racism, um, than a person with similar credentials, similar background, and more. And I respect the lived experience more than I expect the theory shit. And this is why I don't like white fragility at this point. I really don't like. At first, it was just a discouragement. I really white people have shown me since George Floyd and everybody wants to become woke is that you will even in black pain, even in black trauma, white supremacy finds a way to profit. White supremacy finds a way to insinuate itself in a movement that is specifically about being anti-black. It's specifically about that, and white folks would rather get this information from a book that is not even about. It's this White Fragility is not an anti-racist book. It is a book about bias and white issues and white folks' issues with dealing with the fact that they get called out on their bullshit. Period. That's what that book is about. It is not the time to have that conversation. But the fact that that book has been at number one and was sold out, and she's making this shit ton of money while people like myself and this one very qualified, this woman has been doing this shit, um, she's making at a minimum 5 times more, is fucking disgusting. You folks fucking disgust me. I just like, oh my God, how the fuck do you do this? And then I'm seeing black men, and I have challenged some of the things in in Kendi's book are being raised up. And I don't fight they hustle. They've done the work. What they're missing though is the intersectionality of gender. And so I'm gonna keep telling y'all, black women are the moral compass of this country. And at this point, if you're not a black woman, I really don't have shit I don't want to hear shit you have to say. I really don't. I don't have to hear, I don't want to hear, not on this, not on many things, but definitely not on this. And I really want y'all to sit with this. Y'all have enriched a white woman in anti-racist work. I just want you to see that you coupled that together. Because if you try to, because what you'll try to do is distance that, is decouple that so that it is Robin DiAngelo over here and anti-racist work over here. No, you white folks have chosen to elevate the work that is not even about anti-racism to a level that is now seen as the default for anti-racism from a white woman, and she's making shitload more money than any black person, particularly black woman, who is doing this work, who has both the lived experience of gender and the lived experience of being black to add to this fucking conversation. The whiteness fucking disgusts me. And when people ask, they want to, I mean, some people would take this and say, oh, look, Kim, as an example of Kim hating white people. I don't hate white people as individuals. Y'all have to earn my trust like any motherfucking body else. Y'all, it ain't that. What I hate is whiteness, and I hate how you yield it against others, how you profit from it, how you benefit from it, but yet you want to sit back and act like, oh, I, I'm so, I don't get it. I'm so new to this. Please help me, white people. Help me? What the fuck? There is nothing redeeming about whiteness at all. There's absolutely nothing redeemable about whiteness. White people, on the other hand, particularly you woke, liberal, progressive white folks, you got a lot of work to do to demonstrate that you have the ability to be anti-racist because you're racist by design. That is who you are. You're racist is a noun. You are a racist. Anti-racism is a verb. You do anti-racist acts. You participate in anti-racist things. It's an action. That's difference. So, and also, while I'm tagging this on, the difference I am now saying between a racist and a white supremacist. A racist is white folks are racist by design. Again, it's ignorance. We've all been bathed in this bullshit of white supremacy. The difference between a racist and a white supremacist does not use new information from their ignorance to that will help them make better choices at all. They don't give a fuck. They are happy being racist. Um, so there's a choice you have to make. And I just am, again, absolutely disgusted that when I saw that, I'm absolutely disgusted that you individuals have allowed a white woman, oh my God, I have so many problems with white women because you literally breed white supremacy, but you've allowed a white woman to profit off again, because not the first time, but you've allowed a white woman to again profit off black pain and trauma. That's all I have to say. See you on the other side tomorrow.